am looking at a situation where journalists are being trained in this country. We expect them to do what they've been trained to do. But for some of us who have had relationships with journalists, we have found some of them to not really be living up to the standards of journalism in this country.
Expand on that for us, Rodaline.
I have called people for press conferences. I have met with journalists who say they are freelancers and they can hardly express themselves. They come, and the most important thing for them is the soli, the after. And I think that that is one thing that the Ghana Journalists Association must be looking at. The quality of journalism in this country is sinking. The quality is such that some journalists, though we expect them to try as much as possible to be neutral, are becoming very partisan. We watch them on our TV screens being very partisan in their utterances and all that. And yet, we think that that is not something to speak about. It is only, you see, it's from that angle that you get someone attacking somebody. Because if you come, and I know you as a vocal MPP person or a different political party person, speaking on behalf of a particular party, and you come to an event that I also feel that I don't expect you to be here and make noise, sometimes.
But Rodaline, does that warrant an attack?
It doesn't warrant an attack. But then what happens is that they forget they are journalists. And sometimes they go into situations that they are not supposed to be at.
So you say sometimes they might walk into a situation, yes, take off that journalist hat,
and become party people. And then you get the attacks. Journalists must behave like journalists. They must be there for everybody. But then sometimes we're beginning to see journalists, I don't know if they're well trained, because you see, I don't know the difference between the freelancer and the trained journalist. That's my problem. Samima here is a media person. She might know the difference, but I don't. When you come to my program and you say that you're a journalist, I expect that you have some form of decorum. You have some kind of qualification that makes you a journalist. But in the events that you come to a program and all that I see, I'm not satisfied with it. You see, I have a problem with that. And for the GJA president, I think that I have not seen. It's too early yet for him to complain that the Mahama administration is probably mistreating journalists.